Today's horoscope, Sagittarius April 9, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You can make satisfying progress in your practical affairs today. Work and problem solving are in favor with a Mercury-Saturn sextile. It's excellent for dissecting and digging for answers, which can be incredibly satisfying. Conversations can be fruitful, and a commitment to make improvements comes readily. It's a good idea to put in the extra effort. Rewards may not be instant, but they can be great down the road. A friend or partner might come through for you now. As well, a more traditional approach to learning, thinking, sharing, and communicating makes sense with today's influences. The moon heads into the sign just behind yours, and you're in need of some rest or refreshment. Your love horoscope. Planning for the future? You may or may not be in a serious commitment at this time, but that doesn't mean you're not aware of your personal investments, which includes love and romance, of course. Single or taken, today's charming sextile between Mercury via your expansive 9th house of adventure and Sirius Saturn, via your relationship sector, has everything to do with persevering towards the future and bringing more structure to your one-on-one commitments. The question is, are you and your cutie on the same page? On a brighter note, Luna will trine Venus, highlighting the emotional synergy or lack thereof that exists between the both of you. Your career horoscope. Which commitments are here for the long haul? As a loyal fixed sign, you prefer working relationships and commitments that are going to be stable. So, as Mercury in Aries sextiles Saturn in Aquarius today, you should think about which ones will lead to long-term professional gains. Mercury is not afraid to speak up on your behalf, and Saturn is receptive as the sextile wants to cut to the chase. Be open about your professional ambitions. Talking about what you want to accomplish or where you want to go will show you which commitments will be part of it. Your finance horoscope. At some point during the day, you might find yourself teaching a class or leading a discussion of some sort, perhaps related to spiritual matters. This could bring new people, probably younger ones, into your circle and bring you closer to the friends you have now. What is said today could provide food for thought and could keep your mind busy for several days. Write down your ideas, you'll definitely want to remember them later. Social life today. Maintain contacts and strengthen your social ties, especially with close friends and family. Don't keep putting them off, because they really need to be near you now. It should be easy for you since you are completely at ease with yourself and won't be stressed by their company. Obviously, when others are in a positive mood, you will be too. Your dating horoscope. You're feeling even more laid back than usual today, and you should be able to get some serious relaxation in. If you start to feel antsy, just remember the last time you were stressed and let go. Flirting tips. Making an effort to get out and socialize is enough to make others aware of your qualities, and there is every chance you'll discover a new love interest. You're sure to meet new people and create connections that give others an opportunity to get to know and appreciate your delightfully seductive ways. Lucky numbers 12, 15, 29, 33, 46. Your well-being horoscope. Why is it that we tend to bump into people from our past when we are not looking our best? Take extra care with your grooming today, as you are likely to run into an old friend, possibly a high school buddy. It's wonderful to reconnect, but seeing their face brings back some painful memories, some of which you'd rather forget. One positive outcome from the encounter is that you're able to see yourself through his eyes, and it's pleasing to see how far you've come. Your daily numeroscope. You're sure to notice that your subconscious is more active on this day. As a one personality, you're strongly connected to your conscious mind. It's what makes you as aware as you are. But this deeper part of yourself can be an extremely valuable resource if you find ways to connect to it. That connection might take the self-discipline of mastering meditation, yoga, or journal writing, but it would be time well invested. Explore this area. Daily planetary overview. The Sun forms a harsh square to the Moon today, so your identity could be thrown for a loop. Things you thought you knew about yourself may not align with the person you are in this moment. Remember that it's okay and normal to question your disposition. Luckily, a helpful aspect between the Cancer Moon and Uranus brings a dreamy and healing vibe to the table, allowing you to gain clarity about your path forward. Just remember not to get caught up in the details of how it might change you. Internal struggles could arise throughout the day. You might have a hard time processing all the work you need to do to actualize your goals, but try not to get overwhelmed by the big picture. Just remember to take things step by step. Your self-care and personal responsibilities might be at odds right now as well, so it's important to be extra kind and patient with yourself and those around you. Stepping into your personal power might be challenging at the moment, but know that it's fine to take some time alone to recharge before you make any big moves. As the day comes to a close, allow yourself to find inspiration and hope. Just remember to keep one foot on the ground. You want to speak your mind today. Your tender heart is yearning to reveal your truest emotions now, but you might be afraid to express yourself and let your feelings be known. Don't be shy. Let them come out. However, you might feel unable to express yourself if others are talking over you and not letting you explain yourself in the conversation. Setting boundaries is important right now. Doing this will ensure that you're treated correctly by those in your circle. Not only that, but it can allow you to take back your power and stand your ground when people try to push their views on you. Sky for today. The cosmic weather is quiet until late in the morning, when the Cancer Moon squares off with Chiron in Aries, provoking emotional unrest. We might be on the offensive, reacting to an accidental slight or misunderstanding as if it was an intentional attack. While our self-protective instincts may be unwarranted, they speak to an assumption that we will be taken advantage of if we fail to be vigilant. Asserting ourselves now will help us claim our agency, but be aware that the enemy we are positioning ourselves against may be our own shadow, not the presumed aggressor standing in front of us in real time. Before noon, Mercury sextiles Mars in Aquarius, making us social and outgoing. This influence can be used to expedite work or contractual agreements. Negotiations feel organic and easy. Our social chops are strong, and our charismatic attitude enables us to rally the proper supporters to help us make headway on our agenda. On a less work-oriented note, this influence is also great for commiserating with friends or getting out and about in our neighborhoods to make new connections based on shared interests.